San Diego State
makes it to the fucking national championship.
Yes, sir. Shout out
Yes. That's dope. That's dope. Shout out to my boy Deshaun Stevens. They used to play for San Diego State.
Yeah, I know a few cats that played there. Coach Fisher recruited me back in the day. Coach Fisher used to be the Fab Five coach. Then he went to San Diego State. Shout out to Coach Fish. I know you wish that was you. He's a good dude. But check this out, man.
First appearance, right? To the finals?
It's their first appearance. They're playing UConn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is major conference athletics done? Because there was a time when only schools from the top conferences would make it this far.
Well, it's better talent being
and I think that also, I think basketball players are getting better, nigga.
Yeah,
at age 13, there's so many leagues out there. Is AAU, of course, but there's so much. It's basketball year round.
Right.
There's so much ways you can watch YouTube and see skills, and you can learn how to coach. You can learn how to coach your son or daughter just by looking at YouTube and all those different ways of all those drills and techniques to get your kid better at the sport.
Yeah, all the pro.
So I just feel like kids are practicing all the time now, not just playing it, but practicing.
I don't think it's advantageous for kids who are elite to play at the top schools anymore. I think that if you were a top 20 blue chipper, which I wasn't, I don't think you were.
I wasn't. No.
But if you a nigga that has a great chance of going to the league, I feel like it's best to go to a place like San Diego State, even though they don't have any blue chippers on their team. Go somewhere where you could showcase your abilities and play.
Yeah.
Because you feel what I'm saying?
Because a lot of them dudes go to big schools and wind up just
getting lost in the system.
Lost.
And these big schools, the coaches have big egos.
Yeah, they only going with the guys that they like or the guys that they feel is the contenders instead of the guy that actually has the talent.
I know of instances where coaches ruin personally niggas' chances at getting to the league just because they didn't like the player. Oh, let me tell you something. When these players get recruited by these coaches, people don't talk about it, but these coaches be lying like a motherfucker.
Yep.
They over-recruit niggas. They tell you they're going to play you. They do all these things to try to get you to go to their school, and sometimes they don't keep their word.
Yeah. And the crazy thing about it is, but sometimes, like you said, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they make good on that. They make good on that lie or that promise, and they don't help another nigga that's better than the nigga they promised.
Right.
I promise to put you on the field. I want you to play as a freshman, and then that nigga start for 3-4 years.
Right.
And this other nigga's like, bro, nigga, I'm mopping this nigga in practice. What are we doing?
I think there should be an insurance that players can get who are heavily recruited, where if a coach doesn't keep his word, the other schools that were recruiting him could be taken into account.
Him going into the portal?
And a player...
That portal is a real thing now.
Yeah, portal,
yeah.
And a player could be insured. Like whatever the coach promises should be in writing. Hey, man, you're going to play as a freshman. You're going to get 50 reps a game. You're going to start as a sophomore. Like, they should be held to a standard.
But here's the thing. I promise you I agree, but nigga, check this out. Imagine being a freshman. You're a blue chipper. You know what I'm saying? Or you're not even that. You're just a highly recruited athlete. And you get there, and you got a contract that says you're gonna do 28 to 35 snaps a game as a freshman.
But you got to be at this level of productivity.
That's what I'm saying. You get to college, nigga, and you getting your ass whooped.
That's right.
Sometimes, nigga, you be like, nigga, I'm the best in my league. I'm a big fish in a small pond from my high school.
Right.
And you get to college, nigga,
and
that first day, nigga, and then they putting you on your back, nigga. You getting burnt.
Yeah,
I know niggas that was 4 chippers that come and then they get aided by a nigga that was a walk-on, and he only a year ahead of them, or they both freshmen.
Right.
I mean, and getting chewed up.
Right. So what I'm saying is, we would have to implement something for that.
Right.
But there has to be a checks and balance eventually for conniving coaches, because you get players like Chris Ball, Jerry Dupree, other players I could name who are generational type of talents or could be, but maybe they just don't get along with the coach. Their personality types is off or whatever. They shouldn't have to suffer or be withheld from the opportunity to feed their families with their talent because a coach don't like them. Right. Because a coach and a player don't get along, don't mean a player is a low character motherfucker.
Who's to say that the coach is right?
That's what I'm
Who's
saying.
to say that the coach is the high character motherfucker?
That's what I'm saying. It's like
up.
it's no checks and balances in place for these players. And when they turn 18 and go to school, these are men.
Right.
So how are you allowed to waste my time as a man
Right.
because you a head coach?